Alcatraz takes its name from the many pelicans which cover the island, identified in the 18th century as La Isla de los Alcatrazes, or the Island of the Pelicans from archaic Spanish. It's a small, rocky, isolated island, 1.5 miles out in the middle of San Francisco Bay, and is often referred to simply as the Rock. Today, more than 1 million visitors a year go to see the abandoned Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, a maximum security, minimum privilege prison in which around 1,500 convicts were kept between 1934 and 1963. Alcatraz had a reputation as America's toughest prison. It was described by a former inmate as a prison of the mind. Nobody was sentenced to go there directly. It was a place where aggressive convicts who caused trouble in other federal prisons and escapees were sent. The inmates were all imprisoned on their own in a bare cell 5 feet by 9 feet. There was a total of 366 cells in 2 huge blocks. Inmates were constantly observed, and they were locked behind bars even when in the prison hospital or while taking showers twice a week. Inmates were rarely allowed out of their cells. A movie was provided once every 2 weeks, and for 1 hour a week, they were allowed out into a yard surrounded by 20-foot-high walls. The aim of the yard break was to reduce trouble, although in fact, it gave inmates a chance to plan an escape or cause disturbance. For those who did cause trouble, there was a special treatment unit, an isolated cell block which convicts called the Hole. If an inmate was extremely aggressive, they would be sent to a cell without light, the Black Hole. Work in the prison glove and brush factory was welcomed by some prisoners and hated by others. It was a place of routine, with repetitive, monotonous tasks. Of the 39 inmates who attempted to escape, 26 were caught, 7 killed, and 3 listed as drowned. Finally, in 1962, 3 inmates, all convicted bank robbers, successfully escaped from the prison using spoons and a raft. They had left dummy heads made of soap, toilet paper, and real hair in their beds. The 3 escapees were never found, and their fate is still unknown. Officials were embarrassed by the failed security, and with the prison lacking funds for much-needed repairs, Alcatraz finally closed in June 1963.